In this video, I'll show you how you can set up a domain in Maglr. So first of all, I've gone over to the domain names page. You can go there by going to settings and then domain names in the dashboard. Then you will see a list of all present domains active in your account. And you can click the add domain button here in order to add a new domain name to that list. So first of all, the first decision we're going to make is to choose either for a standard Maglr domain or connect your very own domain like publications.company.com to be able to publish your projects to that very own domain of your choosing. I'm going to go with a standard subdomain here, a standard Maglr domain. I'm going to call it tutorialvideos.maglr.com. Now I'm going to go with the type of publication, so that's the second decision we're going to make to determine the type of publication we would like to publish to this domain. So that's slide publication in this instance, for example, and that means that publication of the type of micro content or any other type of publication will not be published to this domain. Then we have the secure your domain option, so you can secure your domain and all the projects behind it via either a password or an auto login feature or even an IP protection to protect your domain and all the projects behind it. Then we can select which projects should be shown on that domain. So we can right now it's set to all projects of the type of slide publication, so that basically all projects that have the specifics that are a slide publication type will be published to this domain. But I can also make some alterations to that, so I can set it to show one project, for example, so only that very project will be published to that domain, or show all projects within one or multiple categories, so I can create a selection of the categories that should be published to this domain. Then we can select a fourth option which says show all projects created by a user, so I can select a user that is working with Maglr, and their projects will automatically be published to this domain. I'm going to go with show one project here, for example, and select the testing project, and now I can make sure that only that very project is published to that domain. Then we have the last option here is to activate either an overview page or basically we can determine here what should happen when someone navigates to the main domain instead of just a publication domain, but just a publication URL, but just navigates to the main URL, so tutorialvideos.maglr.com. As you can see here, for example, what happens when someone navigates to that very domain. So you can have multiple settings here as well. You can see here that it says show the most recent project, so it will show the most recent project that has been published to this domain. Or I can select show a specific project, so I can determine which project should be shown whenever someone goes to that very to the main domain. And then we can set show a specific page even, that can be shown as well. Or we can enable the overview page in order to show an overview of all people that go to that very main domain, show an overview of all projects that have been published to that domain from which people can click to the very project that they want to see. So that's all of the editing options when it comes to your domain name, and that concludes it for the contents of this video. Be sure to check out any of the other videos to get more information about Maglr and its editors.